Hi friends, welcome back, and if you're new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today I am ready with my scissor, with my pots with the flowers or plants that needs to be repotted, and I don't know how many I'll be able to do. Let's see. That's the chrysanthemum, which looks so weak, lean and thin. Now let's see what I'll do to it. Now this is my Echeveria Milako, and look at the twists and turns, and finally the plant got uprooted on its own, and now I plan to chop off the old stem because the new stem has already numerous roots growing. This is another plant that I will be repotting today. Poor little fellow. It was a small tiny one when my younger cousin had brought this one for me from the Kalimpong nursery, and look at it now. It has been left in the original pot for about 3-4 years, I guess. Now these are the pots that I have brought, into which I am going to place my peace lily as well as my jade, mini jade, or the Portulicara afra variegata. And see, dot pens are also there. These also act as gardening tools. So first we are going to start off with taking out the soil from the flower pot, and I have brought some manure also, cow dung manure, to be added to the pot so that the work will be done at once. I don't have to redo it again later on. Actually I'm working with one hand, that's why it's becoming difficult. I don't know when I'm going to buy a stand for holding my mobile phone so that I can shoot videos with ease, but I don't know when that is going to happen. Anyway, now I am using my right hand to remove the soil from the flower pot, and I have also brought some cow dung manure. This is an old manure, I think about 2-3 years old, and it's well matured. Now let's break the knots so that it mixes well with the soil. Now this tool that I'm using, what should I say, spatula, or I don't know what it is called, a spade. That is a gift to me from my younger cousin. She had given me a whole set on one of my birthday, although I use only this one. Now this is the first plant that I'm going to repot. This is the mini jade. It was a tiny little one, and when it was given to me I was doubting whether it would survive or not, and now look at the size. It has become like an octopus, tentacles everywhere. If I hold it, you'll be able to see the branches. Look at it, it's dangling from all sides. A tiny plant, I think, which is about 3 or 4 years old. Actually, I forgot also. Now finally I am going to repot. I think today the plant is also going to be very happy, because it was in a small plastic pot for all these years, so I have placed it. I'm not going to break the compact soil that is around the roots. I just placed it on the pot, and here now I am adding the soil which I just prepared, where manure has been added. Perlite was mixed already into it. So here I am putting in the soil from all the directions. Actually, I don't mind working with my hand, mixing the soil, etc., etc., as long as it is plants. And here it is. It becomes easier to work with bare hands than wearing gloves and all that stuff. But if we are working with cactus, then that becomes necessary in order to protect the hands, because they have needles and some are even poisonous. Now I am going to add soil in all the portions carefully. And I don't know, I might chop some of the branches as well in future, but as of now I am not going to touch that. I am just going to add the soil and let it rest for a few days so that the plant gets used to the new soil as well as the new pot. Finally, I think the plant is happy, but I think more than the plant, I am happy. Finally, I could repot it, because every morning, every time I used to see this plant, I used to feel very sad about it, seeing it stuffed. Now this is another plant. This is the spathiphyllum or the peace lily. It is variegated, which I am going to transplant in a different pot. Now this spathiphyllum has chrysanthemum growing along with it. Now I am going to remove just the peace lily. Now first of all, let's remove the soil from this pot and check if any ants, bugs, etc. are there in the soil, spiders. See, the use of dot pens in gardening. Actually, it's better if I use my hand to pull out the extra bit of soil. The soil is okay, no insects, etc. And here I am adding the cow dung manure again. It has to be smashed before it is mixed with the soil. Once that is done, now I also have to remove the plant from the pot. I think today's video is shaking a lot, so please bear with it, because I am holding the mobile in one of my hand and with the other one I am working, hence it is moving too much. Please ignore that. And this is the spathiphyllum. It is so tightly binded with the soil, I cannot remove it with one hand, so I have to use both my hands. And finally I released it. Now that chrysanthemum, I am going to leave it there and transplant it later. This is the peace lily or the spathiphyllum variegated one, which I was planning, I don't know since how many years, to repot it into a different pot or the bigger pot, and finally see, it's happening today. Oh my god. So let's remove some soil from the flower pot, because I need to place the plant properly into the soil so that it doesn't topple. And now I am adding the soil from all the directions. The soil has been mixed with cow dung manure. As for now, this is what we are going to add. I am not going to add anything extra into it. Carefully, the soil is being added to the plant from all the direction. I think some years passed where I was confused what this plant actually is. And finally, I understood that this is also peace lily or the spathiphyllum. Actually, I was thinking it to be aglaonema. Imagine how stupid of me. How can it be an aglaonema? Anyway, that time my brain was not working, and finally I have come to the conclusion that this is spathiphyllum or peace lily. So I'm adding the soil from all the directions and the plant is neatly placed into the soil. Wow, I'm so happy with today's work. And my pots already have the plants in them. This is my mini jade, which is variegated, and my spathiphyllum, that too is a variegated plant. So 2 variegated plants repotted on the same day. I am very happy with the work that I have done today, because I have been longing to do this for a very long time. Somehow I couldn't manage. Thank you, my friends, for staying till the end. If you all have liked the video, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it is bye-bye for today. Bye.